The reason why I hunt Valley View whitetails is because I've hunted deer my whole life throughout the whole country, and average deer at Valley View whitetails are bigger than most deer anywhere else. This is a world-class operation, and Don Wainwright is an exceptional man, and his staff are second to none. A lot of times when I'm at home, I get bored, so one day I got on Don's website, and see, Don's got trail cameras out that takes pictures year-round, and I spotted an in particular buck that I really had interest in. And I'd called Don and asked him about it, and he said it was still here. When I got here, Don told me he had to stand where that buck was staying. And the next morning, real early, Don got me up and got me in that stand. I'm here at Valley View Whitetails with Don Wainwright. I contacted him last week, asked him about a huge, non-typical buck I saw on his webcam. And he put this tree stand up for me, so I'm gonna give it a shot and see what happens today. Now there's a lot of trails crisscrossing through this big thicket through here. I talked to Don this morning. I hunted this morning and saw it buck, and Don put me in this new location. And there's a lot of trails crisscrossing through this big thicket here, and Don thinks that I'm gonna come in contact with this buck this evening, so we're gonna hang around here for a few hours and see what happens. So I'm telling you, I've seen so many nice bucks today. I just can't get them close enough to get a good shot. It's probably 11 o'clock. We've been at it all morning, and hopefully the shot will present itself here in a minute. Unfortunately, I saw the buck about 100 yards out and looked like he was trailing a doe and he wasn't going to come my way. So I stayed there probably 30, 40 more minutes, hoping I would get to see him again. And then he presented himself about 50 yards away, and I thought this was going to be my chance. We had a giant walk right underneath our stand and almost had the perfect shot, and then this got spooked. I don't know what happened, and I don't know where he went. I'm so disappointed right now. Oh, what a giant. I was sitting there thinking about that deer, and about 30, 40 minutes later I looked up, and here he come. Oh, here he comes, here he comes. Luckily for me, I think the buck was going to keep on running when he come by my stand, but I think he had something in his nose, and he stopped about 25 yards out and was digging at his nose. It was a hard quartering away shot, and I knew in order to get a good shot on that deer, I had to aim way back on his ribs. It went in far enough, front. I watched the arrow go, and I knew I'd put a good shot on him. I watched him run off, and I knew the buck was mine.
Finally nailed him. That was a severe quartering away, but I think I buried it up enough to nail him. Got him. I have hunted that buck all day. All day I've chased that buck through here, and we finally got him.
I was so excited when I finally got my arrow in that deer. I have hunted him all that morning and made a few contacts with him, but never could get close enough to that buck. But that was one of the highlights of my career in deer hunting, was shooting this buck.
It's time to go see if we can't find that buck. Got a message here from Don Wainwright. He's gonna meet me right down here at the road where that deer crossed, and we're gonna see if we can't find him.
Now, me and Don didn't have to track this buck very far because I put a really good shot on him. He went 70, 80 yards and piled up in a big brush pile. When I finally got my hands on these deer's horns, it was an unbelievable feeling of the mass and the size of this buck. A lot bigger than those trail cam pictures could describe to me. Just unbelievable, world-class whitetail.
Look what a set of horns on that. Is that not a giant? Goodness.
Tell us about Valley View.
Don, it's been a great day today, buddy. Valley View Whitetails is the best. My second year back down here, and I love it. You've got the biggest bucks in the world here at Valley View, for sure.